The Colombo stock market ended in negative territory on June 3, 2026, with the benchmark ASPI declining 166.55 points, minus 0.75%, to close at 22,011.10, while the S&P SL20 index fell 32.82 points, minus 0.54%, to 6,097.83. The market witnessed broad-based selling pressure, leading to a pullback in both indices as investors adopted a cautious stance amid subdued market sentiment. Despite the decline, overall market activity remained focused on selected counters, reflecting continued investor interest in fundamentally strong stocks. Market turnover amounted to LKR 2.05 billion, indicating moderate trading activity during the session, while crossings contributed LKR 454.15 million to the total turnover. TJ Lanka and John Keel's holdings emerged as the most actively traded counters by value, attracting notable investor participation. Meanwhile, the overall market capitalization of the Colombo Stock Exchange stood at LKR 8,006.44 billion at the close of trading. Domestic investors continued to dominate market activity, accounting for 96% of total purchases with LKR 1,968.47 million, while foreign investors contributed LKR 82.85 million. On the selling side, domestic investors accounted for LKR 1,558.21 million or 76% of total sales, whereas foreign sales amounted to LKR 493.11 million. As a result, the market reported a net foreign outflow of approximately LKR 410.26 million, reflecting increased foreign selling pressure during the session. The day's top gainers were led by SMB Finance, which surged 11.11%, followed by Renuka Hotels with a gain of 6.02%. Medulsima Plantations advanced 5.31%, while UB Finance and HVA Foods rose 3.7% and 3.45%, respectively. The positive momentum in these counters highlights selective investor interest across the finance, tourism, plantation, and consumer sectors, even as the broader market closed lower. The day's top losers were led by Hella Apparel Holdings, which declined 12.5%, followed by Dialogue Finance, down 10.02%. Cargo Boat Development Company fell 9.6%, while Printcare and Bansay Royal Resorts Hikkaduwa lost 8.82% and 8.06%, respectively. The sharp declines in these counters reflected profit-taking and selling pressure across selected apparel, financial, manufacturing, and leisure sector stocks, contributing to the broader market's negative performance. Despite the broader market decline, John Keel's holdings emerged as the largest positive contributor to the ASPI, supported by investor interest in the diversified conglomerate. Lion Brewery, SMB Finance, People's Insurance, and TJ Lanka also provided upward support to the index, with gains in these counters helping to partially offset losses elsewhere in the market. Their positive performance reflects selective buying interest across diversified holdings, consumer, financial services, insurance, and manufacturing sectors. The decline in the ASPI was primarily driven by Dialogue Axiata, which emerged as the largest negative contributor to the index. Sampath Bank, Ceylon Beverage Holdings, Ceylon Cold Stores, and Colombo Dockyard also weighed on market performance, as weakness in these counters exerted significant downward pressure on the benchmark index. The negative contributions were spread across the telecommunications, banking, consumer, beverage, and industrial sectors, reflecting broad-based selling pressure during the session.